पता नहीं इस टाइम मैं ज़्यादातर वर्कआउट करता हूँ बट आज मेरा मूड किया कि इसको एक बार एक राउंड खेल लिया जाए सो लेट्स स्टार्ट
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
One more naked lady.
Carruthers, Pinker.
Murder suspect कौन हो सकता है?
We thought we'd best wait for you when you're ready.
She is a Hispanic lady. Okay.
Kiss the blood. BD.
BD. Shit. हाथ टूट गया क्या उसका?
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Fuck. ये तो हो गया.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
आधा इसमें है, आधा कहीं और होगा.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
चलो आस-पास की जगह देखते हैं.
I think I've seen it all.
इसी के पास फ्रेश वाली म्यूजिक क्यों बज रही है?
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Kiss the blood BD.
Phelps, you'll want to come and take a look at this.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
I'm not kidding, Phelps. Come see. Now.
The bloody trail.
Never the same.
May as well follow the trail.
The head.
Antonia. Huh, same as the library card.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
और skill. इसका क्या होगा? चाबी.
House
Room
keys
number 5.
strung up like bait on a hook.
Letter.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
2 5 3 code.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Where are you taking us?
केस की जांच चल रही है। चल रहा हूँ। ऊपर चढ़। Antonia Maldonado.
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
चलो उसका नाम तो पूरा पता चल गया।
He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new MO. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident.
ये क्या पड़ा है?
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
इतना ऊपर तक लेके क्यों गया? क्या खुद ही चाहता है कि हम उसे पकड़ लें? ओह स्नैप। Ring
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
कातिल पक्का साइको किलर है। Oh shit.
Looks as though the killer was decorating.
चलो उसका पर्स तो मिल गया। आधा लाइब्रेरी कार्ड इस
Son of
तरफ
a
है।
bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
एक बार उधर एक बार और उधर ना एक बार झांक लेते हैं कि क्या हमसे कुछ मिस तो नहीं हो गया। बस होता है ना सम टाइम, अब क्लू के ऊपर से निकल जाते हो और क्लू
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
बहुत जोर से मारा गया है। Shit. चलो अपना काम हो गया। चलो अब लड़की के रेसिडेंस चलते हैं। Investigate Antonio's residence.
Can you drive to this one?
चल छोटे गाड़ी चलाओ।
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Rusty's razor, of
husband लोग के
course.
पीछे
I don't
क्यों
want
पड़ा
to
रहता
question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
That sure looks like a beauty.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh,
हाँ डॉक्टरी वो
no.
मर गई.
She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am. Hey, Cole, let's get moving. Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
Okay, we have an address.
चलो नया पीओआई अपडेटेड और नया एड्रेस में मिल
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence. The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
You know how I feel about window
Yeah.
stops.
किससे तोड़ा गया है पर ये तो
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
चलो अब आंटी से पूछताछ करते हैं Oops, this way. Oops, that way.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I've no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar.
El Dorado
It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
You've had a break-in?
No, that can't be true.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Well, madam, I'm talking about the broken current ticket, broken window.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
Okay, ma'am.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the El Dorado one.
I think we should go to El Dorado Bar.
You can drive.
चल छोटे गाड़ी तो तू ही चलाएगा ना?
A nosy old hag? Ha! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
El Dorado Bar.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. Well, what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Say, honey, what time do you get off waiting tables?
Divorce paper.
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was gonna show him.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband.
Fruit market.
Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey.
Ha!
Get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Okay, so
Where's that goddamn waitress?
out of order.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexicans love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
ओके तो इसका पार्ट 2 थोड़ी देर बाद या फिर हो सकता है शाम को करेंगे. आई हैव टू गो फॉर सम अर्जेंट पीस ऑफ वर्क बट आज कर ही लेंगे. सी यू लेटर एलिगेटर्स.